guys, this just came in, the new Pat McGrath. This is the Celestial Odyssey palette. This is her holiday palette that I talked about in my last Get Ready With Me. It is like 6:30 at night. I threw my hair up. I took my eye makeup off. Did I prime my eyes yet? No. I'm going to prime my eyes with this Anastasia Beverly Hills, and we're going to get into this. Actually, I'll prime it now, and then I'll show you everything. I probably should have taken a photo of it because it's about to get messed up, but I just need to get into this. I just need to. People are starting to get their palettes. There's a few really cool looks out there, and I just want to get in. I can't get all of my mascara off because it was waterproof, and I was using a wipe, and it was irritating, so that looks so funny. All right. There. All right, so actually I'll use this little powder here and just set this. There's powder in here, so let's use that. And let's just sort of set the eye. Make it a little bit easier to get the shadow on. Okay. Let's get into this. So first of all, it comes in the outer packaging like this, and then it's a cardboard like we had before. These are little things that hold the mirror up, and then you have your shades on the back. What is different this year? It has a nice big mirror. I've got the thing on it so we don't blind you still. And this is supposed to hold the mirror up for you. This part in last year's used to be cardboard as well, and now it is more like her actual regular fancy palettes on the inside. It's like plastic, and it has the Pat McGrath logo in the middle, and you can see it's kind of set up in circulars here. They do only have 4 mattes here, so we have a light brown, a dark brown, a light pink, and a mauve color here. Hopefully I can keep my voice for you long enough to get this done. We're going to play with this. I'll try to tell you the colors that I am using, and we are going to start using a rougher number 16. They look dirty, but they're clean. All right, and oh gosh, I don't know what I want to start with. You could do so many fun, like, there's some beautiful mauve colors, browns. There's some beautiful, really neat looking colors in here. And I want to use the green. So I'm going to start with this pinky shade here. This is Sunrose Amber, if I have this correct. It's hard to tell on here. I think it's Sunrose Amber. And actually, I'll take this off so that I can use this mirror and you guys can then hopefully see what I'm doing. All right, so we're going to go in with this pink shade, and we're going to go in. I probably should have tapped off more because look at that. Her stuff is always so pigmented. I'm just going to go about halfway over here. I'm not going to go all the way. We're going to go halfway. Because we're going to do a different color on the inner part of the eye. A really pretty shade for these old wrinkly eyes. I don't know if I'm going to do the same on both eyes, guys. I might do 2 looks to get us started. Guys, that was 1 dip in, and I still have so much on here. Literally 1 dip in. That's crazy. All right, let's get tapped off. Going with a little bit of a smaller brush. What do I want? I'm going to go into the shiny shade here. This is called Galactic. No, this is Heavenly Body. That was, I think this color was Electric, and this is Heavenly Body next that we're doing. So we're going into that, and I'm going to put that right here and mash that beauty up. Very pretty. Hopefully you guys can see it okay. I'm going to pull it up and meet it in the middle there to what we did. I'm just going to go along the edges of it too, like kind of like over just the top here. So we have that, because it gives kind of a scattered beautiful scattered light effect with the beautiful glitter. Oh, that's so beautiful, guys. I hope you can see how pretty that is. All right, now what? Now what? We're gonna go cray. We're gonna go in with this shade next, which is Nirvana. I'm gonna take, I think, a flat one for that. That's gonna go in my outer half here. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's really pretty. We're just gonna use a lot of color because I just want to show you as many of the colors as I can. This is a pretty one. This is a sparkly, arcly shade, guys. Just sort of pulling it out. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now I'm going to stay with the same brush. By the way, I'm using a Sigma E58. We're going to go in with the green shade next, which is Citrine Envy. And we're going to marry that up. I don't care if this looks good or not. I just want to get the colors on my eyes so you guys can see. So we are literally just playing now. Going a little heavier here. Yes. Oh, I love this shade. I'm going to mix it right over that blue. It looks like a mermaid now, doesn't it? With the two colors. Oh, that's like beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Definitely something I would never in a million years wear out, but who cares? Who cares? All right, now I'm going to go in with a neutral brown, and this is called, it's on the second row, second one in. This, I think, is Sunrose Amber. And I'm going to just kind of loosely play with this on the bottom. And pull that up there with that blue. We're gonna add some more colors to this. That looks like it's a matte, but it's not applying like a matte. I wonder if I had something else on here. Or I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna go into this really dark shade right here that, oops, it looks like a midnight shade. That one is Noir Moon. Noir Moon. And we're gonna put that right here. Oh, okay, so that one is gonna give you some fallout. Pretty though. Just trying to get it to stick on there. Really pretty. Sorry about the noise, the little kitten's playing with something. Okay. Now, I want to take this middle shade right here, Lotus Luxe. And, okay, the final one I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I think it's Galactic Glow shade right here, and we're going to put that in the inner corner and just right up on the top. You got lots of pretty color, and then I'll put liner and lashes on, and that will be one look. Because my goal is just, even if this looks cray-cray, is just to show you as many of the colors in this palette, in case you're thinking you want to get it yourself. Ooh, I'll be right back with liner and lashes. Okay, guys, I actually really love how this came out. It is so pretty. I didn't put any liner on top, but I put it underneath, and then I just tight lined under it and then just put mascara. What a beautiful, like, spring summer eye. So pretty. I am going to take that Galactic Glow, and just pop it, because Pat's palettes are artistry palettes that can be used on the face as well. So there we go. How about a little bit more of a wearable look out of this palette for those of you that are thinking of getting it? Let us see. So let me clean this with my switch. What color should we use? Let's do a fall look. Should we do a fall look? Let's do a fall look. All right. This is that Sunrose Amber shade. We're going to start with that. Yeah, we're going to go in. And this time I'm going to go ahead and put it all over. I went really lightly this time because the colors are so pigmented. So I barely put anything in. Look, I already got a decent amount of color on here. I am going to deepen it a bit. All right. I almost wonder if I want to do a halo, but I don't think so, because there's a couple colors. There's a couple colors I'm going to use. So just deepen up the crease a little bit. It doesn't matter if you get down on your eye, although the way it is right now would be a perfect halo. But there's like 2 shimmers that are pretty fall shimmers in here that I want to use in this look. So now we're going to go back to my flat brush again, the Sigma E58. Yes, yes. And we are now going to go into this really bright gold shade, which is Gold Galaxy. She always has gold, always, in her palette. And we're going to start that sort of, I'm going to keep the center there, or this part kind of open, but we're going to go in the center. This shade is an extremely, extremely yellow gold. It's going to be beautiful for Christmas. Really pretty. It's, oh, look at that shine. Oh my God. It's like blinding. I've heard some people say they didn't think that these colors, because they're made in the US, were as good as her Italy ones, but I so far have had no problems with any of the shades and find them to be great. So next we're going into this orangey shade, which is Corrupt Copper, and we are going to mix that right here and mix the 2 shades. That's beautiful too. Beautiful pumpkin shade. And the nice thing about these colors here, these brushes, you just go right in, you just press right into your crease, and you've got a beautiful, beautiful line. Now I'm going to go back in, I'm just flipping the brush over, and I'm going back in on the other side, again with that gold. As I just am back over on this side with the orange. I just want to kind of marry them so that it looks like it was supposed to be. All right, now for our inner corner, I might just go with this shade down here. This one is called Solar Flare. We haven't used the shade yet, and it seems to be like a shimmer, but maybe like more of a satin. It doesn't look like it's going to be as poppy as like the other ones we've used. Yeah, so this is almost like a beigey nudie shade. It gives you a little bit of pop there. You can bring that over and get a little sparkly arcly. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with that first shade and just deepen a little bit. I'm not going all the way over. I'm not going where I just put this. Just kind of going here. Now I'm going to take something with nothing on it and rub that along the top to soften any edges. I do want a little bit more of that Corrupt Copper popping in here. I feel like sometimes you lose it. I want it to show. And the gold. Okay, now on the bottom of the lid, we're going to go in with that same shade we started with. This is going to be a pretty eye for the fall. I'm going to do this. That's pretty all over, and I'm going to do the same highlight shade that we used on the other inner corner, because that's like we could use green as an inner corner highlight too if you want a little pop of fun. Do you want to try that? Let's try that citrine shade, just for a little surprise. I'll pull it down. Just a hint. All right, now I'm going to take that other Galactic Glow, go back up here a little. Just a little. There we are. Okay, so now we need liner and lashes. Again, I'm just going to put this Kajal liner on the bottom. Give it some definition. Now, putting liner on your bottom lash will make your eyes smaller, but putting powder on the bottom makes your eyes look bigger. So most makeup artists do it on the bottom as well, but you don't have to. If you don't want that, or you have really small eyes, I actually have big eyes, so I don't mind doing it, but it will kind of bring your eye up. You can just do the lower lash line, which is powder, and it'll open your eye up. And then I'm just going to take it right up in here. And that is called tight lining. And if you have hooded lids like me, that helps you have more space. Okay, I'm just going to put some Tarte mascara on, and this eye is done. Done. I'm going to look up here so I can see what I'm doing. I'm looking in a different mirror, so. That's a beautiful, like, gold fall shade eye. I would totally wear that to work with, like, one of my fall outfits. 100%. I just got mascara in my eyeball. There we go. I'm just going to do the one. I'm getting ready to go to bed, so I'm just doing... Oh, see, I got a little old mascara, I think, on there. It's, like, clumping a little bit. I couldn't really get it out, so... It's going to stay. Yeah, it's going to stay. All right, let me know which eye you like better. Do you like the fall eye? Or do you like the colored eye? Let me know. Totally opposite color stories here. I don't know. I don't know. I would wear either one of these. I like them both. I like them both. So fun. All right, we're going to do more looks with this in just a bit. This was just sort of a first impression, and we 100% going to do more looks. So I don't know if it's going to be in this video or not, but we will do something soon with this. I think I want to do 2 more looks with you in this video. We'll see if we have time. We're going to do another look today. I have to wear this out, so I'm not going to go too crazy colorful today. I'm actually going to, we already used this lighter brown, and now I'm going to go into this dark mahogany color. Let's see if I can find the color for you. Nocturne. So I'll tap it off and bring you guys in. Hold on. Okay. Foundation or something up there. I'm going to look down because I'm going to look at the palette, and hopefully I'm in frame. I'm going to push that into the crease just about halfway over. Wow, I tapped off and barely picked anything up, and look at that. That's a lot of pigment. I guess I have to pull that back because it's crazy. All right, I'm just going to see if there's anything left on here on this eye, and then I'll go in and get a little bit more. I think I got most of it off. Yeah. This is actually how much I wanted to get on the other eye, but I got too much, and now I got to make this eye match. So we're going to go back in and just get more. Turn it up. It's going to be a very, very smoky eye. That right now are uneven. It's okay. We'll get it right. Close enough. I'll have to turn this light off. Is that better? I'm just going to go right ahead with an empty brush and just go over the edges with the empty brush. I'm going to go ahead and take the really good highlighter shade in here. I think it's Galactic Glow or something. Yeah, Galactic Glow. And I'm going to put that on the top and just do a little highlight right up in here. I feel like my screen is like fuzzy today. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can clean it and get a better view for you guys. Something's off. There we go. We had some kind of like a film over it. All right, now I want to take this beautiful bronzy shade. This is called Bronze Nova right here. I'm just gonna actually take my finger. That's gonna go in. Oh wow, look at that. Really beautiful, beautiful shade. Oh, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. I could use this like all over. I love it that much. That's a beautiful bronze shade. It lays down so easy and nice on the eye. You guys will like this shade. All right. I need my flat brush. This is my Sigma E58. I'm going to take, I think it's Palladium down here. Yeah, this Palladium silvery nudie taupey shade. We're going to mix that up with it. Get them married and hooked up. I'm just going to run this over in the crease. Kind of get that little scattered look, but like it's supposed to be there. Just like that. Look at how pretty. Ugh. So pretty. Do the same thing over here. That's so shiny. That is so shiny. Can you guys see how beautiful? Really pretty. Okay. On the inner corner here, I'm not going to do the Galactic Glow like we did on the upper brow and we've done in the other shades. I'm going to take this pink shade right here and put that in, and that is called Heavenly Body. I'm going to use that little bit of pink right there. That's pretty too. I usually like to pull that up a little bit because I think it just adds, I think it opens your eye up when you have that like little bit of brighter light coming in up here. I feel like it opens my eyes up anyway. And it adds that nice little shift of pink, and I really like that. So, okay, now we're going to take, this was in my Lorac, and it's got like a kind of flat, fluffy side to it. I'm going to go over it with the first shade that, not the first brown shade, but the other brown, the Sunrose Amber we've used in other looks. I like that for the bottom here as a lay down, and this warms the look up a little bit. And it kind of pulls in the rosy tone of that pink too. So this is an everyday, I have something in my eye, wearable look. Just sort of blending that up, and same thing here, blending it up and into each other. There's no product on this other side, by the way. All right, now I'm going to take the dark brown that we originally started with, because that was a really dark shade to do under the whole bottom line. But I'm gonna kind of stamp it using this kind of a brush here. This is a Morphe M423, and I am gonna just sort of stamp that and just give us a little bit of a smokier eye look. Whoops. Sorry if that was in your way. I'm right up against the lash line here. You could almost do this and skip liner. All right, what else we want to do? I'm going to go into this shade right here. That is Rose Venus, and I'm going to take that and pull it from that pink to that dark right there. Ooh, that's pretty. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but that is really pretty. That gives a little bit of something, something. I'm kind of mixing it with the brown there. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I feel like I lost my galactic glow a little. Well, that one's still there. Pretty good. I'll take that back and go to the pink again. Just brighten that baby up. All right, guys, I'm going to put lashes and liner on, and then this is my wearable look. I'll be right back. Okay, we are finished. I used the Lip Cheat by Charlotte Tilbury and Sugar Cookie over that, so it made the Sugar Cookie, which is lighter, darker. I'm waiting for that to dry, and I'm going to put this Knobloch gloss. This is the Shine Theory Lip Gloss in the color Renaissance. It came in my daughter's Ipsy. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got a sparkle. She's probably going to get mad at me for messing up her thing, but actually, she probably won't even care. All right. That's the finished look, my friends. I love it. I think it came out pretty. I like how it's got like the pink here and here, and just adding that little soft pink shade. You got that taupey neutral, and then you got that beautiful bronze. And I was looking close at the bronze. I don't know if you guys can see, but you bring you in. Maybe you can. That bronze shade has pink in it. Can you see that? Oh, poke my eye out. It has pink all in it. Really, really beautiful. So, anyway, and then I just used brown liner on my top, which was Aurora liner, and it's in brown. Black liner on the bottom, and my Tarte mascara. And I have a cough drop in, so apologize for that, but I love this look. Very beautiful, very, very wearable. We'll do more looks with this palette for sure, and more colorful looks. I did kind of the fall inspired look, one that was more that a lot of color in it. To me, a spring and summer look, and then this one could be a beautiful bronzy everyday look for all year. Maybe a good winter look. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Okay, this look that we're about to do, this is my final look. I think this is my fourth look with the palette. We're going to use two shades I've been wanting to use. We're going to use, it's going to be a smoky eye. We are going to use this beautiful dark shade, and we're going to use this beautiful light shade. But to get started, I'm going to go in with the, I think it's the Amber Rose, Sunrose Amber, close, as, oh, maybe you should use the plummy shade as a transition. Okay, we're going to switch up what I was going to do. We are, instead of using this shade as a transition, we're going to use this, which is a plummy pink color called Saturn Sunset. All right, I'm going to bring you guys in here. I'm a little nervous about this look. This is going to be the hardest look for me. I'm going to come down here because, all right. We're going to just get a nice little transition going up here in this pink. This is definitely going to be a smoky look. I'm just doing little swirls here. Sorry, I'm all wrinkly this morning. And swollen still, so. Okay, just like that. That blended beautifully. And is a beautiful, beautiful collab. So let's do the other one. And they said that this shade is like a mauve and like a plum mauve, which I'm doing it really lightly, but I think, yes, that's true if, that would be true if you did it darker. I think you guys are just really seeing sort of pink. And I'm just trying to get a wash up there of color. Okay, I am gonna take a flat brush. No, I'm going to do this. This is sort of a fluffy brush. Let me just clean that off on my switch. And we're going to go into that dark, dark shade. That shade is called Noir Moon. And we're going to put that on the... I might put it on most of the eye and then put the violet, that lilac shade here. Or I might put it on the whole eye and put the violet in the middle. I don't know. We're going to start and see. Since I haven't used it, we're going to just start with the outside edge. I used it on like the bottom of one, and it was very, there was a lot of fallout. So let's just see. It's pretty. Yeah, we're gonna do a whole thing and spotlight the center. All right, I'm gonna just go in the middle and kind of fluff it upward now a little bit. And that'll diffuse that edge a little bit, but I want it to come up and sort of scatter upward a bit into that rose shade. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted to happen. Really beautiful, really beautiful. Well, a little bit went there. Okay. Okay, now I am gonna take that lilac shade on the inner corner, but then I'm also gonna take it, if I can find my little brush, on the center, like we said. have to use this one. I can't find my right brush. That lilac shade is called, wait, it's 1, 2, 3 in. 1, 2, 3. Lunar Haze. Wow, that's beautiful. We're going to go right over in here. Bring it down. I'm going to take my finger and pop it right on the middle. All right, let me get the other side to match. I probably have to do a little more blending. I'm going to go in a little bit more with the first shade we laid down, that pinky shade, and just sort of do the edges a little bit here. But let me get the other side to match, and then we'll work the bottom line. I'll be right back. All right, we're going to follow that same pattern on the bottom. We're going to go in with the pink shade. And I know it looks a little cray-cray right now, but I promise it's going to come together. I hope. That's how half the looks that I do are. This one was one that definitely is a little out of my comfort zone. Anytime I'm putting a dark shade all over the lid is something that I'm not usually pretty comfortable with. This is so pretty though. Goodness, so pretty. Dark shade. Keep in mind this is crumbly, guys. Then you can pull down that a little bit and just pull it into that dark shade, that pretty silver lunar shade. Okay. Put liner on the bottom. Sorry, that is the baby cat. I don't know what he's playing with. He's playing with like a piece of dog food down there. That is what you're hearing. All right, I have a brown liner that I'm going to put on top. This is Aurora. Kitty cat, what you doing? He's playing with garlic, a piece of garlic. That's what he's playing with. I might have to do this off camera. I can't see real well right here. I'm only doing this because I'm going to try to put lashes on. And this line helps hide the line of the lash line so it looks a little more natural. So I have a lot to do today. I'm going out about town with this look today. I lost a filling. I got to call the dentist. I lost a filling right here. It's this tooth, but it's behind it, so you can't really see it unless you look. I mean, I can feel it in a big way. So I have to see if I can get to the dentist and get that filling done. I think that was a 15-year-old filling, so I guess it did okay. All right, let me see if I have glue. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I have any good glue. Well, I'll be right back. Okay, that took forever. We're going to finish off the rest of the face. I'm going to use this. I already have the bronzer on my face. I did want to show you something if I can find the brush that I used. I don't know that I can. I don't know where I put it. Oh, dang it. So when you're using a bronzer brush, somebody showed this trick and it was fabulous. Basically, let me clean this off. I can probably use this blush brush. Get all the blush off it. Okay, so when you take the bronzer on and you're gonna make a line, but that line doesn't go past your eye right here, okay? And then you're gonna flick it up like that. I just put it back in the blush. Same thing. I already got it, you can see, but it doesn't go past, and then you flick it up, flick it up. I saw that from a makeup artist and thought I would share it. All right, so I'm gonna use the same brush. I'm gonna go into this mauve, more mauve tone blush in here. I love this palette. I have been using it every single day. This is the new holiday one, and I think it's called Universal, the ambient lighting palettes from Hourglass. Such a beautiful palette. Ambient lighting edit universe. So I'll do a review on this palette for you guys as well. So because I want you to be able to check this out. And I'll link it. It's so good. In my opinion, totally worth it. I did see somebody thought it had glitter in it. There's no glitter in their ambient Hourglass's formula, but it does have mica. And mica does reflect. They've got like a photonic reflecting particle in all of their palettes, and it does hit the light, but it's supposed to be complementary and hit the light on the facial curves that you have so that it's kind of bouncing back in the right way, which I think is genius. And the overall face powder that they have in here, I saw a review that somebody thought it had glitter in it as well. Again, it doesn't, but it's like Jacqueline's powder where it gives you a glow. So it's not really the type of powder you're going to use. So it's right here. It's not the type of powder you're going to use all over your face. Where I use it is right here on the edge, on my chin, coming up here. I'll come in here and just kind of on my forehead a little bit. See, that's not overly glowy. Not to me anyway. Now I'm going to take this beautiful this is a beautiful highlight. It's gold and champagne and rosiness, and oh, it's so pretty, guys. I've been using it every single day. It's not too much. It's just enough. It's just so beautiful. It's beautiful and light enough that you can use it on other parts of your body. Like other parts of your face, not your body. It's not big enough for that, but it's just a really nice highlighter. I love it. I'll put a little up here. It's just so pretty. And your skin has a nice glow all to it. I've got outie dimples. I've got an outie dimple here and here. Dimple, dimple, dimple. So, all right. So I have to do some lips, and I'm going to go to my purse, which has all my mauve tone lips. I'll be right back. Okay. We're going to use this Clinique Berry Crisp liner. I have a little, do you ever get those like calcium bumps? Well, I got one right on my lip. And it's really painful. And I can't get it out, and the more I play with it, the more it gets bigger and like swollen. We're just gonna line over it. Right there. I'm going to slightly overline my lips today to cover that bump up. Okay, there's that. Now I'm going to use Clinique Plum Pop, I think. Plum Pop. I love these. I love these. I'm going to get more of these lipsticks. You can see I've been using it quite a bit. But this is a beautiful color. That's going to pull out that little bit of pink in the eye. These are pretty moisturizing. I was going to put a liner on it. I have this like little H2O gloss from Tarte. I guess we'll put it on. I don't really need it. I mean, if you want like a super shiny lip. There we go. So there is the final look, my friends. What do you think? It's a little bit out of my comfort zone, so you guys are going to have to let me know what you think. I think it turned out okay. I think it turned out okay. All right, stay tuned for my final thoughts.